Hello and welcome back to another Outside Views Day. Today we're taking a deep dive into the legislative process of the European Union. Specifically, we'll be exploring the so-called ordinary legislative procedure, the most common way EU laws are made. And if you ever wondered how a proposal becomes a law in the EU, you are in the right place. So let's break it down. The ordinary legislative procedure, also known as the co-decision procedure, is the main process through which EU legislation is created. It involves several key institutions and a series of steps to ensure that laws are carefully considered and debated before they are enacted. First, let's have a look at the key players in this process. That are the European Commission, the European Parliament, and thirdly, the Council of the European Union. And let's start here with the European Commission. This body is often referred to as the guardian of the treaties. It is responsible for proposing new legislation. The Commission drafts proposals based on its agenda, which is influenced by political priorities, public consultations, and requests from member states. Once a proposal is drafted, it is submitted to both the European Parliament and the Council of the European Union. And the process then generally follows a number of stages. First, the proposal submission. The European Commission submits the proposed legislation to the European Parliament and the Council. This proposal is detailed, including the purpose of the legislation, its impact, and the proposed text. Secondly, we have the first reading. The European Parliament examines the proposal through its relevant committees. And these committees are composed of members of the European Parliament, or so-called MEPs, who are experts in specific areas. They scrutinize the proposal, suggest amendments, and then vote on whether to accept or reject it. If the Parliament passes the proposal with amendments, it is sent to the Council of the European Union for consideration. The Council, which represents the governments of the member states, reviews the proposed legislation and can either accept it, reject it, or propose further amendments. And thirdly, we have the Council review. The Council reviews the Parliament's amendments. If the Council agrees with the Parliament's version, the proposal can move forward. If not, the Council may propose its own amendments and send it back to the Parliament for a second reading. And then, fourthly, we have the second reading. If the proposal is amended, it goes back to the European Parliament, as I said. And the Parliament reviews the Council's amendments and can accept, reject, or propose further changes. And fifth, we have conciliation. If there is still disagreement between the Parliament and the Council after the second reading, a so-called conciliation committee is formed. This committee, composed of representatives from both the Parliament and the Council, works together to reach a compromise. And then sixth, we have the third reading. Once a compromise is reached, the revised proposal goes back to the European Parliament and the Council for final vote. If both institutions approve the final text, the proposal becomes law. And then we have adoption and implementation. After the law is adopted, it's published in the official journal of the European Union. Member states are then responsible for implementing the law within their national legal systems. So, to recap, the ordinary legislative procedure is a comprehensive process designed to ensure thorough scrutiny and debate of proposed laws. It involves drafting by the European Commission, examination and amendments by the European Parliament and the Council, and, if needed, negotiations to reach a compromise. And this process reflects the EU's commitment to democratic principles and cooperation among its member states. It ensures that all voices are heard and that laws are made with careful consideration of their impact. So, thank you for joining me on this little journey through the EU's legislative process. And if you found this video informative, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on European affairs. And if you have any questions or suggestions for future topics, drop them in the comments below. Until next time, stay informed and see you soon. The next video is right here in the end screen.